How do you hold them?
You bet. Let me fill you in on that.
The Cardinals make their way.
I was noticing that. I'm gonna see if I can get a pan. A lot of legacy mayonnaise. Looks like. Camera's probably not showing it because I haven't squared it. Not a South Dakota man, you haven't had a chance to interact with one of the smaller
Good evening. Welcome to Arlington High School for tonight's girls basketball match South Dakota High School Activities Association. Good sportsmanship is essential for its success. Remember, you don't have to be an athlete to be a good sport. At this time, we ask that everyone please rise, remove all hats, stand in attention, and face the flag, while the Arlington High School band, under the direction of Miss Kelly Van Overbeck, plays our national anthem. Now, let's meet the starters. First, for the Lady Elks. At guard, a junior, number 2, Ella Jones. At guard, a junior, number 3, Jocelyn Prosh. At forward, a junior, number 4, Charlie Booth. At guard, a sophomore, number 10, Sydney DeVries. And at forward, a senior, number 13, Maya Jensen. Assistant coach, Valerie Babb. Head coach of the Lady Elks, Mike and Vincent. And now for your Arlington Cardinals. At 5'8", she's a senior. At forward, number 0, Emma Spurley. The 5'4" senior guard, number 2, Allison Vincent. 5'8" junior guard, number 5, Sherry Lynn Hummer. At forward, she's 5'8", the junior, number 11, Sony Johnson. And 5'9", the senior, number 31, Elizabeth Rowe. Officials for tonight's game are the number 1 ranked in South Dakota, led by D. Matt Kedwell, Jordan Fast, and John Rasmussen.
Charlie Todd will be jumping for Sonny Johnson will be jumping for the Arlington Girls. Johnson brings it up.
So make sure you hurry up, you don't buy one if you want one. And we're also selling a quill, a raffle for $10. And yeah.
There's a raffle.
I'm certainly not going to win it. I apologize, I just wanted to make sure I wasn't interrupting something that was like a commemorative moment. But yeah, I really think it would be helpful if you're like your rolling the boards and doing the physicality department. Need to vent that frustration, reconnect, and then when you get back out there, turn that physicality into support.
Right, there's been 10 threes, so nothing to be down about that. Arlington is shooting. Inside the 100, shot no good. We'll pick it up. Should be fine. He will go in the video basketball. Will be Emily Vincent. Be her first. Elkton and Benton trails 24-2 to the Arlington Cardinals. So our first quarter stats are brought to us by Elkton Electric. You are the reason for all the electrical needs. Elkton Electric provides complete project for owners just as much as the bushel. Take pride in providing quality, on-time performance. Even what do you see? Excited to see that. Tough stuff someday. The hot streak going. I just thanks and stats there for the board. been tough. Shooting 57% from three-point. We'll see how it continues to do in the second quarter here.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, sorry about that. We just figured out we'd had a little bit of technical difficulty, and now we are actually online. So we'll go from there. We are in the second quarter. The Arlington Cardinals are leading 24-2. 7:25 left to go in the second quarter. And Maya Jensen just got the rebound. We're going the other way with DeVries. And we'll see what she tries to get it up to. Gella Jones is knocked out of bounds. Had a little technical difficulty. We actually forgot to plug the soundboard into the iPad. We won't tell anybody that. That's just between you and I, and we'll move forward. Right side to Emma Spildy. Out to Jones for a long three, and that is good. And Arlington continues to shoot well behind the arc. Left side to Toft. Toft trying to drive inside. Gets it out to Gella Jones. Jones over to Prosh. Prosh down to Jensen in the corner for three. No good, little strong. DeVries will get the rebound. It'll be knocked away. And Johnson is going to be the fouler. Number 11, Sony Johnson. That'll be her first foul. Peyton Keel will check into the game. And DeVries will get a chance to sit down. The Lady Elks will inbound. Toft into Peyton Keel for three. And it is good. And Peyton Keel's had a hot hand from the three-point line the last couple games. I didn't see her down at St. Mary's, but against Tri-Valley, she had the hot hand late in that game. So Johnson going left to Spildy. Spildy over into the corner to Vincent. Back up to, that's Huntermer. Huntermer drives the lane, takes a sidestep, and that's going to be a travel and go in the other direction. She walked farther than we drove for this game on that one. Yeah, it was funny.
And yet it was probably still legal in Europe.
Right. Prosh will bring the ball up, go left side to Jones. Jones, nobody there, shooting three. And just short. Oh, it's going to go in. Bounce straight up off the rim and in. That's a three. And just like that, 27-8. The Lady Elks are not out of this. And Jones is playing some tough defense there. Knocks the ball away from Johnson out of bounds. Vincent will inbound, trying to get it to Jones. Good defense. Oh, sorry, that was Johnson. Defense was by Jones. Left side to Spildy. Huntermer will drive inside, pass out to Johnson for a long three. Just short, no good. But Toft will get the tough rebound and get it out to, tried to get it out to Maya Jensen. Had a little bit of a adrenaline rush there and got it into the crowd. 5:44 to go left. English is hard. 5:43 left to go in this second period. Tried to get the ball inside. Gella Jones knocked it away. And we're going to have a foul, I believe, on number 5, Huntermer. And that will be her first. And the Lady Elks getting a little bit more aggressive now. Number 10, Madeline Madsen will come back into the game. And Emma Spildy will sit down for the Cardinals. And the Lady Elks in the second quarter have come to play. DeVries will bring the ball up. And she's going to get tied up right at half court. And her and Johnson will get into a jump ball. And it looks like the Lady Elks will keep the ball there. Jones will inbound. Right side to Jones. Jones for about a 15-footer, a little strong. Rebound by number 31, Elizabeth Rowan for the Cardinals. Goes to Madsen up front. She goes layup. Layup's good. Prosh will bring the ball up for the Lady Elks. Left side to Keel. Keel for three. A little short, no good. Defense quickly up to Johnson. Johnson running. Gella Jones getting up to play the defense, but Johnson will make that layup. 31-8 now. Right side to DeVries. DeVries all the way across, trying to get Keel. Johnson will step in front of that, get it up to Huntemer, and the layup is good. Prosh bringing the ball up for the Lady Elks. Left to Jones. Jones back to Prosh. Prosh back to Jones. Almost lost control of it there, got it back. DeVries back to Prosh. To Jensen in the corner. Jensen for three. No good. Vincent quickly pushing it up to Johnson. Johnson goes in strong. She's going to be fouled, I believe, by Maya Jensen. We'll see what the call is on that. We're going to call it, yep, on Maya Jensen. That is her first foul. And Sony Johnson will shoot two. First shot is no good. And Charlie Toft will come in for Maya Jensen. And Sydney DeVries will sit down. And Jalen Holm will be able to come in for a spell for the Lady Elks. Second shot is up and good. And the Cardinals would like a 30-second timeout. So it means we kind of screwed up the intro. I'll blame that all on Steven. That's all Steven's fault. Let me go back through our sponsors. We'll start with, hey, welcome to the another Shaw's Media broadcast of Elkton Lake Benton Elks Run with the Herd tonight, live on YouTube. Thanks for tuning in and following Elkton Lake Benton Athletics. Our exclusive presenter tonight is Bankstar Financial, with locations in Volga, Brookings, and Elkton. Bankstar provides big-time business with a small-town feel. Looking to finance a home, need a car loan? How's your retirement plan looking? Stop in today to chat with local professionals. Bankstar Financial, a proud sponsor of Elkton Lake Benton Athletics and Saul's Media Broadcast. Some of our other sponsors: Bell Brands, Elkton Locker, Elkton Electric, Elkton Lumber, Precision Risk Management, Shorty's Hot Box Food Truck, the Lake Benton Resort, IPS Integrated Power Services, Nick's Hamburgers, Jimmy John's, the Man Cave Barbershop, and Turf God Lawn Service. Lady Elks have got the ball. Prosh looks for a shot, and that looked like it was going to be good. Just a little strong. And they're going to get, I believe, Charlie Toft with a push. And it's only going to be her second foul, so no biggie there. 4:01 left to go in this second period. Johnson will bring the ball up for the Cardinals. Go left side to Madsen. Madsen back out top to Vincent. Vincent back to Madsen. Tries to get it inside to Huntemer. It's knocked away. Bouncing all over the place. Finally, Prosh comes up with it, and she goes the other way for the Lady Elks. Prosh to Keel. Keel for three. Good! She's 66% tonight for three-pointers. And someone they're going to need going down the stretch if they need to catch up with this one. Johnson bringing the ball back up. Right side to Madsen. Madsen left side to Huntemer. Huntemer trying to drive the lane. Shot is strong, no good. It's going to be out of bounds off of Huntemer. Lady Elks basketball. The Elks just have these streaks. They're playing really strong, really aggressive, and making some good baskets. And then they have some other streaks where Arlington's taking over and just shooting good. So Gella Jones will bring the ball up, and she's going to get fouled. But I believe that's going to be number 2, Ellison Vincent. That'll be her first.
I think the referees are starting to warm up a little bit. That is 4 calls within the last 4 minutes.
I agree. Everly Vincent will come in for the Cardinals. That's number 21. And Elizabeth Rowan will sit down. And another pass thrown across court that was intercepted by Johnson, given to Huntemer, and she'll make 2. Jones inside to top of the key. Good drive inside and a good layup by Charlie Toft. Right side, that's Everly Vincent. Vincent right side to Ellison Vincent. Guessing sisters or cousins. Back to Vincent. Knocked away by Gella Jones, and it's a quick up the court. Tried to kind of draw a foul there instead of making the shot. Going the other way. Huntemer. Down to the corner to Madsen. Madsen all the way across to Vincent. Vincent dribbles all the way around back to Madsen. And then number 2, Ellison Vincent for 3. Good. Their three-point percentage is insane today. They're shooting about 65%. Peyton Keel just missing that three-pointer. Madsen the other way. Inside, high off the glass, in and good. 41-13, the Cardinals lead, 1:49 to go. Prosh bringing the ball up, gives it over to Peyton Keel. Inside to Toft, over to Prosh for 3, no good. Toft with the rebound. Layup is up and in and good. Toft has really been working hard in there, getting those rebounds and the extra points. Huntemer for 3, no good. 21, Emily Vincent, she tries to get the 3 off the rebound, no good. Toft will get the rebound, and I believe she's going to be fouled by number 11, Johnson, and that will be her second foul. DeVries and Maya Jensen will check back into the game, and Prosh and Holm will sit out for the Lady Elks. Johnson will sit down for the Lady Elks. And Emma Spildy will come back into the game. DeVries right side, dribbling down. All the way to the left to Peyton Keel. Peyton Keel, good skip pass to DeVries. DeVries too strong, no good. Up to Huntemer, left side for the Cardinals. Tried to go inside with it, knocked away. Toft will pick that ball out of the air. Trying to drive inside, gets it to DeVries. DeVries loses a hold of it, and Spildy will take it away for the Cardinals. Dribbling it all the way down. DeVries takes it back. We're just playing ping pong here with a basketball. DeVries going right side, and that's knocked away by Madsen. Madsen's going to get her on the arm. It's going to be Lady Elks ball under the basket. And I believe Madsen will have her first foul. Things are starting to heat up both ways, including the Stripes, the Kansas City Chiefs' favorite players.
We got them on loan for the weekend.
Yeah, we got them on loan for the weekend. Sydney DeVries will shoot 2. First shot is up and good. Good shot there by Ms. DeVries. Holm will come into the game, and Gella Jones will get a chance to sit down and take a rest. 39 seconds left to go in this first half. Second shot is good. 2 free throws for DeVries. Nice job. Huntemer will bring the ball up for the Cardinals. Holm pressing at half court. And we've got a moving screen. Huntemer will make the little 10-foot jumper. Lady Elks Toft will bring the ball up. Go right side. Back out top to Holm to Toft. Toft will drive inside. Shot is up. A little strong, no good. Left side to Spildy. Spildy tries to get it inside. No good. And that will be the end of the first half. Arlington Cardinals leading 43. Lake Benton Lady Elks, Elkton Lake Benton Lady Elks 17. Sorry, 42 through. Never mind. Let's go to halftime. Welcome to the Elkton Lumber Halftime Show, brought to us by Elkton Lumber. Adding onto the house, building a deck, Elkton Lumber has all the materials you need to complete any project. Stop in and chat with Luke or Danny to make your vision a reality. Elkton Lumber, downtown Elkton. So, the things I'm seeing right now is that the Lady Cardinals are shooting unbelievable. They're shooting 59% overall. Did you see what they're shooting for three-point range?
It's 60.
60% from three-point range. That is literally insane. So, Steven, what are you seeing from both teams so far in the first half?
Well, the first thing I'm going to talk about here, I realize the scoreboard looks a little dire, but don't read it just on its cover. If you think about what the first quarter looked like between these two teams, and then compare it to the second quarter, this is not necessarily a shut and close story here for the Elks. Able to accumulate a good chunk of points there in the second half. I should have kept down how many it was, but found themselves up into, nearing 20 there, right? And then if you get to 20, it's a 23-point game. Still a large deficit, but the one thing I want to highlight here for the Elks, they're shooting 38% from the arc. That's closer to what you would consider a normal three-point percentage for a team over the course of a game. So, if they can get to a spot where defensively they can bring the Cardinals off of that hot streak and continue shooting at a 30% clip, that's a deficit you can shovel yourself out of.
Yeah, and I just did the math. So I know the score at the end of the first quarter was 27-2. We just got some points right at the end there. The second quarter, the Cardinals beat the Lady Elks 16-15. So just 1 point difference in the second quarter. So the Lady Elks just came out a little bit cold. They've kind of gotten things going. They're getting some good layups. They're getting good shots outside. They're actually now starting to play Lady Elk basketball. The problem is they gave the Cardinals a 25-point lead, a cushion to start with. So they can play the game. They can play with the Lady Cardinals. They've just got to figure out how to now kind of reel them in.
Absolutely. I think that, if the Elks are going to go ahead and take off and win this thing, it'll make for some good television. That's the storyline you want to have if you want to be the hero team, right? But again, they're operating uphill here. You're at an opposing basketball arena, right? So on hoops you've probably not shot on before. In a gym full of people you don't know. So maybe it took a little bit longer than they expected to get those jitters out, but now we're here to play. So only they can answer if this is going to be a ball game or not.
Right, 100%. And they've done a great job just forgetting that first quarter. They came out with that second quarter and just played their game. They only lost by 1 point in that second quarter. So, literally they were there the whole time. So if they can work a little bit, get 10 points in the third quarter, get 10 points in that fourth quarter, they're right there. It's right now it's a 20-something point. It's a 26. It's a 26-point ball game right now. Math is hard. So 26 points. We get 13 points in the third quarter, 13 points in the fourth quarter. You're right there. So it's Arlington could come out of the locker room. They could be a little cold, have some problems with something. Maybe there's a foul that comes up. Maybe something happens you don't know. Somebody starts feeling a little dizzy or doesn't feel well, has to sit down. You just never know what happened. Somebody touches some gum at halftime and their hand gets sticky and they can't shoot as well. Anything can happen. You got a lot of time left in this ball game and not an insurmountable lead the way we're playing that second quarter.
Absolutely. I think this second half is where you'll start to see the chess game between coaches really come to life. Obviously, if you're Coach Vincent for the Elks, you're going into the locker room and the first thing you're thinking is, they just shot 60% from three. What do I do about that, right? So that might be the opening of your game plan, right? If you're the Cardinals, you're thinking, we just shot 60% from three. I'm expecting a press. I'm expecting to be picked up at half court. I'm expecting to get a nose in the chest and not have space to operate with the basketball. So I may try to work the ball inside, right? And then you begin this chess match of I make a move, you make a move, and back and forth. I think one of the things the Elks maybe would go back to, considering, depending on how this second half starts, they were finding a lot of success getting the ball into Toft underneath. The problem was, as soon as she'd go shoot, the coverage would show up, right, and there wasn't space to operate within there, but she was finding success being physical. DeVries as well operated a little bit down there. So that might be something they go back to if they can trim some of the points away from this deficit and say, you know what, let's control the basketball a little bit. Now that we've trimmed it down, let's go back into that bag.
100%, yeah. You look at that first quarter and you kind of just wonder, they come into this gymnasium. They're not used to shooting here. It could definitely happen, as you alluded to earlier, just getting used to a place and shooting. Had a little bit of problems there. Not many points in the first quarter at all. But that second quarter, they came out. They played right with the Cardinals. And if they keep it up, actually, if they do that again and double it, And so now they're twice what the Cardinal has. I mean, this is a ball game without any question.
Absolutely. And I think at the top of my notes to the game, clipboard should probably say, let Kiel let it fly.
You bet. Stephen, if you can turn mine down just a hair. I think I turned it up when we were having a little bit of issues there. So now, yeah, you're good. Now I think we're doing a little bit better. We actually, apparently both of us are newbies. We've never done technology before. We forgot to plug some stuff in. It's okay.
It's an ever-evolving world.
It is. It happens. And we apologize for that, but now we're good and ready to roll. We got about 3 minutes and 30 seconds to go left in this in the halftime period.
Do you want to fly through the sponsors one more time as my bad?
I will fly through. Do you want to read them off, or you want me to?
That's up to you. I probably should since I didn't plug it in.
Yeah, that's a good point. You do that. Go for it.
Alrighty. Tonight's Sauls Media sponsors are as follows: Bankstar Financial, Bell Brands, Elkton Locker, Elkton Electric, Elkton Lumber, Precision Risk Management, Shorty's Hotbox Food Truck, Lake Benton Resort, Integrated Power Services, Nick's Hamburgers, Jimmy John's, The Man Cave Barbershop, and Turf Guard Lawn Service.
All right, and those are our sponsors for Sauls Media Broadcast, and we thank them for everything they've given for us. And I know a portion of their sponsorship also goes to the school, so we look forward to seeing what that does for them as well. Got about 2 minutes and 35 seconds left to go in the halftime period hit. The Lady Elks have made their way back out onto the court. They'll get out there and get some shots off and maybe get warmed back up as we wait for the Cardinals to get back out here.
I tell you, we've taken a trip to a couple different gyms now over the course of the season, and one of the things I'm taking note of is the composition and size of the bands we've seen play. And I've come to the conclusion that it's kind of a dice roll. I don't really think the school has anything to do with it, how many kids are in the band or what type of instruments are in the band. Because we've seen Elkton have 30 kids in the pep band and 10 in the pep band on a different night. And Arlington's got maybe 15 over there. Could be closer to 20.
Yeah, probably 20. But, 3 of them are drums, and they're loud.
And there are a lot of trombones.
And there are a lot of trombones and trumpets. I'm not sure they don't have any other. Oh, they're not just 3 drums. All those people on the left are all drummers. They're just bigger drums in the band. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 drummers, and the rest are all trombones or trumpets.
Right.
There is 1 clarinet in the back.
Hiding back there, yep.
Might
absolutely.
be a saxophone too, but yeah, it's.
Oh, I thought that was another trombone in the second row. So just goes to show you how many there are. It is just what are you gonna get that night? Were the tubas all sick with the flu? Did they share a mouthpiece that week? I don't know.
Right.
If the tubas get knocked out, you can't do Seven Nation Army. That's just how it goes.
That's very true. And the Cardinals have made their way back out to the court, and apparently too late to do any kind of warm-ups. They have taken the warm-up basketballs away. So we got about 43 seconds left to go here to start the second half. And we'll get this going and see if the Lady Elks can mount a comeback here.
So if you run out of room on the wall for banners, what's next? Hang it from the rafter?
I think font size. You got to change the font size.
I don't know if you can see the track state champions on the bottom row there. That's probably about as small as you could make it.
Which track state champions we got?
I think it's Chloe.
Raw.
Can't see the last name there.
100-meter dash and 200-meter dash.
That looks like it's 12 point.
There's plenty of size for that. We can go down to an 8 on that one. We'll be fine. All right, Johnson will inbound for the Cardinals. Give it to Huntimer, and they will bring it up. The Cardinals will be going right to left, and the Lady Elks left to right on your YouTube channel. Johnson inside to Huntimer. Huntimer's going to drive left side. Shot is up and good. 43-17. Oh, and they're going to say that Prosh actually got the ball inbound and then stepped out of bounds. So it's going to be back to the Cardinals basketball. Little mental error there. Out top to number 2, Benton. Inside to Huntemer. Huntemer for a turnaround jumper. It's good. And to start the third quarter, Huntemer's got 4 points. And Prosh will bring the ball up for the Elks. Left side to DeVries. DeVries clearing the corner to Maya Jensen. Jensen for 3. No good. Jones will dribble to the right. Take a shot. No good. Little strong. Johnson will hurry the ball up on the right side for the Cardinals. Get it up to Vincent. Left side to Huntemer. Huntemer took a step, but that wasn't noticed by the referee. Elks. Jones left side to Toff. Toff for 3. They're going to say 2, but no good. Vincent will come the other way for the Cardinals. Tries to go left. They weren't paying attention. Goes right to Johnson. Down to Huntemer in the corner. Inside to Spildy. Spildy back to Huntemer. Huntemer shot. She's going to be fouled, and that shot will be no good. She'll be shooting 2. And the foul will be on Maya Jensen. That's her second foul. Huntemer will shoot 2. I just noticed Huntemer's a lefty, and that shot is good. Whoever's calling me from Minneapolis, I do not want to talk to you. Huntemer will shoot the second. Shot is up and good. And Lady Elks will go the other direction. Jones will bring the ball up. Goes right side to Toff. That was awfully close to an over and back. DeVries all the way across to Peyton Keel. Keel for 3. It's good. 3 for 4. Peyton Keel is.
I'm going to guess that was on the whiteboard.
I'm guessing that was part of their prowess as well. What are we going to do in the second half? Get Peyton Keel the basketball. Huntemer for 3. Good. Huntemer, my friends, is a shooter. Gella Jones goes left side to Peyton Keel. Keel for about 15 foot, a little short, no good. Spildy with the rebound. She'll bring the ball up. Right side to Johnson. Inside to Vincent. Over to Huntemer. Huntemer will be fouled by DeVries. She'll be shooting 2. That'll be DeVries' first foul. 5:51 left to go in the third quarter. Cardinals lead 52-20. Huntemer's first shot is up and good. Huntemer's got 25 points in this ballgame.
It's looking like we might have hit a milestone here.
That's what it sounded like. Oh, sorry, she's got 26 points.
If you take a look at the crowd here, they are waving signs of 1,000.
They just called a full-time. And I don't know if you guys heard that or not, but Huntemer, that's Jalen Huntemer, is the youngest 1,000-point scorer in Arlington Cardinal history. So they've stopped the game. The students, I don't know if you can see them across the court, are holding up 1,000 card numbers and inflatable the balloons with 1,000. And the Arlington Cardinals are celebrating over here. They're taking pictures and everything.
Those balloons are going to be something you're going to want to keep an eye on as the game goes forward and see if they end up out of order.
Or if at the end of the game it's just 100 because one went flat. So we'll see.
It's really one of the easiest things to not screw up is don't
Right?
get out of order if there's 3 zeros.
So Jalen Huntemer, you can tell she scores all the time. It's probably part of the reason they won a national or had a runner-up finish last year at the state tournament. She now has 27 points. Maya Jensen down to home, and she will lose it out of bounds. So the Cardinals will bring it in. Vincent will inbound to Huntemer. Left side to Spildy. Tried to get it down to Rowan, and it's knocked out of bounds by Toft. So Huntemer will touch the ball again. Ball's into Vincent. Top to Johnson, inside to Huntemer. Back out to Vincent. Vincent with a layup. In good. Good positioning down low. Gella Jones. Dribble right through the middle. Out to Home. Home for two. No good. Gella with the rebound. Down to Jensen. Jensen all the way across to Spildy. It's going to be intercepted by Huntermer. And Huntermer will lose it out of bounds. And that'll be Elkton basketball. Prosh will come in for Jones. And DeVries will come in for Toft. And Huntermer will sit down for the Cardinals. And Madsen will come in for her. Keel will inbound. They'll get it right back to her. She looked to shoot the three. There was no room there, she thought. Got it to Prosh, left side. Prosh down to Jensen. Jensen to Home. Back out to Prosh for three. It's good! 56-23. Tries to get that over to Madsen. It's too much for her to handle. DeVries will pick up the loose ball. DeVries with a little forearm shiver there. Got it over to Prosh. Prosh inside to Jensen. Jensen with the up and down. It's going to be travel. Elizabeth Rowan had gotten a hand up, and Jensen kind of double pumped. Johnson will bring the ball up for the Cardinals. To Vincent, top of the key. Inside to Spildy. Spildy with tried to drive it. No good. Rowan will get the loose ball. Be knocked out of bounds by DeVries. Vincent will inbound. 3:25 to go in the third period. Gets it to Madsen. Out top to Spildy. Back to Vincent in the corner for three. It's good. The Arlington Cardinals make their living outside the three-point line. Left side to Keel. Keel for three. No good. She'll get her own rebound. Out top to Prosh. Prosh to Home. Home down to the corner to Jensen. It's going to be knocked out of bounds by Spildy. And Lady Elks will inbound. Toft will come into the game. DeVries will take a seat. 2:47 to go. They're just letting the clock run. That may be part of that mercy rule. Keel gets it down to Toft. Toft turns around to Prosh, top of the key. Prosh for three, no good. Toft with the rebound. And this is going to be on number 31, Rowan. That's her first foul. And Johnson will sit down, and number 21, Emily Vincent, will come into the game. So we got two Vincents in now. Prosh will inbound to Keel. Keel back down to Prosh. Back to Keel. Keel for three. No good. Maya Jensen tried to save it. Stepped out of bounds first.
Gotta love the effort there, but I'm not sure the arms were long enough
Right.
to get back there.
Vincent will inbound to Vincent. Try to figure that one out. Vincent inside to Madsen. Madsen turnaround jumper's good. Nobody told her you have to call it off the backboard. Prosh will bring the ball up for the Lady Elks. Right side to Peyton Keel. They double her when that comes up. Left side to Jensen. Jensen for three. No good. Toft with the rebound. Up and in. 61-25 Cardinals. 1:16 to go. Madsen right side. Gets it inside to Rowan. Just out of reach. Looks like Huntermer and number 14, Jersey Richards, will come in the game. Rowan and Ellison Vincent will sit out. Prosh will bring the ball up right side to Keel. Trying to get it inside to Toft. And Huntermer will take it away. Left side to Huntermer. Huntermer to Madsen. Madsen will drive the lane, take a shot, no good. Prosh will rebound. They're going to say that foul is on Huntermer. That is her second foul. 21 seconds left to go in this third period. Prosh Right side to Keel, inside to Toft. Good pass. Good shot by Toft, just a little strong. Right side to number 21, Emily Vincent. Out top to Madsen, no good. Toft with a rebound. And she will run out the third quarter. So at the end of 3, it's 61-25, Arlington Cardinals leading. And our third quarter stats are brought to us by Precision Risk Management. Crop assistance from the local pros. Call David Squires today to ensure your farm's future. Precision Risk Management, Highway 14, Volga. So, Steven, if you were up by 30 some odd points, would you still have Hunterburg in the ballgame?
I don't know if I can answer that. And
Shot in the dark.
You know, it's one of those nights where if you're surpassing the 1,000 point mark as the youngest player to do it, you probably want to try to pad that record up a little bit so it doesn't get taken away from you. I don't know. Not my judgment call. I can understand both sides.
I hear you. So 61-25. Cardinals are shooting 59% from the field. Elks just 21. The Cardinals are shooting 50% from three-point range. The Elks 28. The good news is the Elks are shooting 100% from the free throw line.
That is great. That's a positive outlook to look at.
It's a good stat.
You know, I'm not sure what else you could do here on a night like this where your opponent comes out and just shoots the ceiling right off the building. You can only play so much defense, and sometimes they hit the shots over hands.
Right. Well, and the Lady Elks, they aren't quitting. They're playing their game. They're running their offense, trying to maybe get some practice for later down the road. Plus, it's a difficult opponent, so they're getting some good looks, some good practice, some good learning. Right. Cross for the shot, no good. Toft is going to save it. Gets it back to DeVries. Back up top for Peyton Keel. Back to DeVries for 3. And it's good with the old toilet bowl swish. 7:35 left to go in the fourth. Cardinals lead 61-28. Right side to Vincent. Vincent to Johnson as she streaks on the baseline. No good. DeVries will get the rebound. DeVries pushing the pace. Right side. All the way across to Keel. It's going to be knocked out of bounds by Vincent.
Well, I can tell you one thing. I know where they want to go with the basketball.
They are trying to get it to Peyton Vincent. That is for sure.
Keel.
Sorry, Peyton Keel. There's Sydney DeVries, right side. Back to Prosh. Prosh was shooting pretty good from three-point range as well. Maya Jensen, back to Keel. No room there. Looking for somewhere to go, gets it to DeVries. Shot is a little strong, no good. And Vincent will get the rebound. Quick up to Huntemer. Huntemer dribbles baseline, passes out top to Johnson. It's going to go off her leg. She'll pick it back up, get it to Huntemer in the corner. Huntemer inside to Rowan. Rowan tried to go up, and they're going to call Maya Jensen with a foul. And that will be Maya Jensen's third foul.
Boy, I think if there was a foul I disagreed with the most tonight, or at any point in time, it was the I'm going straight up and got a foul called anyway.
I would tend to agree with you on that one.
Unfortunate.
First shot is up and no good for Rowan. Holmes is going to check into the game for the Lady Elks, and Pross will sit down. Rowan will shoot her second shot here. And that was the weirdest form I've ever seen, but it was good. And Toft will bring the ball up. No room to dribble there. Double team to the corner. Tries to get it back out top. It's stolen by Johnson. Huntemer will quickly go up the other way, and she'll be fouled by Holmes.
Okay, that one might have been a little more
That one
in
was
line.
Absolutely a foul. But the good news is that's her first. And Huntemer will shoot 2. First shot is up. I guess she shoots 1 because it was an and 1. That's my bad. Toft the other direction. 5:35 to go. Left side to Keel. Keel to DeVries. DeVries out top to Home. Back in the corner to Jensen. Back to Home. Back to Keel. A lot of passes around the perimeter. Finally knocked out of bounds by Spildy. Keel will inbound. Emily Vincent and Madsen will come in for Huntemer and Johnson for the Cardinals. Out top to home. Back to Peyton Keel. Keel for three. No good. Maya Jensen will save it, but it'll be picked up by the Cardinals. And number 21, Emily Vincent will have it. Get it out to Vincent, the other Vincent, for the three. No good. Emily Vincent with a rebound. Back to Vincent, right side. Inside to Rowan. Rowan can't handle it. It's going to be out of bounds. Lady Elks basketball. 4:30 to go in this fourth period. Rowan and Ellison Vincent will sit down. And Spildy and Madsen will come back into the game. And number 13, Maria Stephenson, is now in the game. And Toft will drive the lane left side. And basketball good. She'll get the and one. Or at least the opportunity for that. So Maria Stephenson will be in the game for approximately 7 seconds before she gets her first foul. DeVries will take a seat, and Maddie Jensen will come into the game for the Elks. Top shot is up, and no good off the front of the rim. Madsen will get the rebound for the Cardinals. 3:50 to go. Left side to number 14, Jersey Richards. Down to Madsen. Madsen takes a little 10-footer, no good. Rebound by three girls. And it was Madsen that got it, but she fell down, so they're going to call her for a travel. Spildy's going to sit down for the Cardinals, and number 34, Mackenzie Frederickson, will come into the game. And number 2, Gella Jones will come in. And it looks like DeVries will sit down. Gella Jones left side to Maddie Jensen. Over to Peyton Keel. Tried to get it inside to Maya Jensen. Knocked away by the Cardinals. Left side, tried to go to Madsen. And it gets knocked out of bounds by Jones. Madsen will inbound. Number 14, Adeline Rankley will come to the game for the Lady Elks. And Maya Jensen will sit out. Madsen will inbound to number 21, Emily Vincent. She tries to drive lane, nothing to go. 13, Stephenson, top of the key. Back to 21, Vincent. Inside to Frederickson, no good. Back out to Madsen. Madsen dribbling inside, no good. Gets her own rebound. Decides not to go back up with it. Back out to number 14, Jersey Richards, no good off the rim. And rebound by Rankley. Maddie Jensen with a rebound. Home will dribble up. And we're going to get number 13, Maria Stephenson, with her second foul in about 2 minutes. She is excited about playing.
Hey, if you got them to give them.
I mean, as a younger, she's a sophomore, coming into the game a little bit later in the game when it's kind of put away. And I mean, get your name in the stat sheet any way you can, right?
Exactly. Well, I don't know if anybody's told you this, but you only give so many fouls in your career. So if you give them all as a freshman, they won't be there when you're a senior.
I mean, that might not be true, but I'll let you go with that one. So we got 1:58 left to play in this ball game. The Arlington Cardinals lead 65-30, and they're shooting 52% from the field. 44% from three-point range. That's insane. 44% is just really good, right? 60% is the guy running the score sheet is on drugs, but they've at least calmed down a little bit, and they're shooting really good instead of unbelievably awesome. All right, number 15 is checked into the game. That's Jenna Madsen. Looks like the other Madsen, number 10, Madeline Madsen, is sat out. So now I will do my best to get you names as they've all changed. Peyton Keel to Home. Home out top to Jones. Jones going to drive left side, try to take the layup. No good. That's going to be blocked by Frederickson. And number 21, Emerly Vincent, will go the other direction. Frederickson almost runs her over, and Vincent passes the ball to her. Tries to turn, nothing there. Home will tie her up, and we're going to get a jump ball. 1:25 to go in this. Number 11, Addison Pankinen, will come into the game for Peyton Keel for the Lady Elks. That's 15, Jenna Madsen to Vincent. Tries to get it back to Madsen. Jones almost takes it away. Back to Vincent, top of the key. No good. Hits home. She's going to get the rebound and push the pace. Cardinals will catch back up. Maddie Jensen into the lane to Rankley. Right side to Jones. Jones tries to get it back into Rankley, and number 15, Jenna Madsen, will step in front. Gella Jones will steal it away from her, but she'll step on the baseline, trying to get back around the basket. 38 seconds left to go in this ball game. Cardinals lead 65-30. And Vincent will bring the ball down for the Cardinals. See if they'll play for a last shot here. Right side to 14, Richards. And it's stolen away by Rankley. Rankley dribbles up. Goes to Jones, to Home. Home to Maddie Jensen. Left side to Jones. Jones for three. No good. Rebound by Vincent. 4 seconds to go. One. And that will be the ball game as the Arlington Cardinals take this one 65-30 over the visiting Elkton Lake Benton Lady Elks. Steven, that was a tough one. Let me read our deal here. Final stats are brought to us by Shorty's Hot Box Food Trucks. Big or small, Shorty's Hot Box can serve a group from their food truck, or they love attending festivals and fairs. Contact Kim for a customized quote. Amazing customer service with great food that serves super fast. So, Steven, what if you're the Lake Benton Elks? What do you take away from this? Where do you go?
I think I try to wipe this one out of the brain as fast as possible. When a team comes out and shoots like that, you got to take whatever lesson you can from it, move on, and the lesson is not going to be they score less, because I don't think it was happening in that game. And so, maybe the question is, how do we score more? I think we saw there's opportunities on that roster that they can fire from beyond the arc, so maybe that needs to become part of the implementation of the offense. I'm not sure. Without Rankley in there to rotate around, and we're not sure how long she's going to be out for this team.
Right.
You don't really have that 1-2 punch you were looking for Rankley and top, so time to get a little creative.
Yeah, I think it's definitely an opportunity that they got to see. They've got some other shooters on the team. They'll get some things going. Get other things. Plays and things to get other people open and get other people the ball, so they can add some more points to this next go around.
Well, and I'll summarize it this way: we watched the gals play a couple of games now, and we start to kind of understand the games that they've struggled on the scoreboard. They've just been buried by three-point shooting teams that have shot really well that evening.
Right.
In the games where they've been able to contain the three-point shooting, and the shooting percentage doesn't climb to crazy numbers like it has a couple times on them there, they continue to stay really competitive in those games. So you think back to the Florence Henry game that went to triple overtime. They were able to shut down the three-point shooting that Florence Henry came out to do in the beginning of that game, and then they had a ball game on their hands. So I'm not sure what you add to the game plan that accomplishes that, but it's there somewhere.
Very true, and I see exactly what you're saying, and they've got some work to do, but they got a couple days to figure it out. I think their next game is next week, so they've got tomorrow on the weekend. Come and support the boys tomorrow, and then figure out what you need to do over the weekend and the coming week. So, Stephen, let's go with player of the game. That's provided us by the Lake Benton Resort. Come see the beautiful view of Lake Benton. 1 and 2 bedroom rentals available in summer and winter, fully furnished with kitchen. Hang out in the bar and restaurant, fishing, bait, supplies, and off sale also available. Come visit Randy and the staff down at the Lake Benton Resort. Who do you have as our player of the game for Elkton Lake Benton?
Sure, absolutely. I thought about this one a little bit. I had a couple of options on the board, but in the end I ended up selecting Peyton Keel as my player of the game this evening. I thought she opened the scoring up for the Elks a little bit in in the end of the first half, and then again in the second half. And it was clear they wanted to go to her as a hot hand. So, it might not result in a win tonight, but able to see some scoring on the scoreboard has to help the confidence.
I would agree with that. I'm going to add one more to that. I think Peyton Keel did a great job, made some shots, and actually kind of brought herself to life in the basketball world now at Elkton Lake Benton. But I think on the other side of that, I think Charlie Toft also deserves that player of the game. She was the one grinding early, trying to get the rebounds, trying to get things going, and eventually started making those layups and things, getting some points on the board.
Yes.
So I think those two, we're going to do co-player again today, co-player of the game to Charlie Toft and Peyton Keel. Congratulations to those two. And that will be the end for us tonight. Thanks for listening to Salzman Broadcast and Salzman Media. And we will see you tomorrow night, same place, same bat channel. And we'll see you tomorrow. This is Alan Rydell, and I got Stephen Rydell. Have a good night, guys.